Denied. Let's have a look at this again. Well, that's flicked on, and that could be dangerous. And it had to be put out behind, and it was put out behind for a corner. To Inyimba. Balmer just checking his footwear. And here Kemi takes it short. He's going to get it back as well. Delivery deep and headed back in. Well, he did really well to try and keep that alive. Straight out to Gad. And here Kemi just pushed from behind, surely. Well, there's no decision that's coming his way. No wonder he looks across the 26-year-old. For me, Al-Kati definitely shoved him in the bag. Hamdi trying to get some of that link play going up top. Pyramids. Duke, well, he's doing a little bit of the link play for Pyramids by handing possession to them. Murray. Sweeping diagonal. Nice run down the left-hand side by Hemdan. Into the middle it goes, and Masaji there before any Pyramids player. Good bounce.
على النتيجة لا 6 أشهر كده 3 أشهر.
Emmanuel Chobi, the left back for Rivers. Bolu just knocking it high and long. Manyo. Duke can't get anything on it. Manyo can again. Hemdan, who just joined the club last month, the Palestine International. And already making his 3rd appearance in the African Champions League. Switch of play, nicely done. Space over on that right-hand flank for Pyramids. Wasiu. And they're trying to open it up. Well, the chase is on. Belma. Too forceful in his approach. Belma Chijioke, 22-year-old. Went for the big side challenge. Shoulder barging. Okay, of course. But not to the satisfaction of the referee. Mania will mop up. Sagi been with the club for 3 years now. He's doing really well in the league. 11 clean sheets in 13 appearances in the Nigerian top flight this season. For this man. Nice turn in the centre of the park. And Femi trying his best to keep that in for Rivers. Just 22 years of age, the right back for Rivers. He looks rather pumped up for this one. Was the former Croatia international. Despite the fact that, well, pride aside, there's not a lot resting on it. Bolu hits it high up into the air. And this game just really yet to settle down and find its rhythm. Unlike the trumpeters and musicians in the stands. Nicely round the corner. Here Keme. The decision going against him again. A straight tussle with his opposite number, Ahmed Hamdan. And as you can see, a clear push. From the Rivers wide man. Shea, and again.
Mustafa very بس قبلها بيوم
Nicely worked through the middle by Rivers United, and they lose it.
قبلها بيومين
Walid Al-Kati forward.
ما هو ممكن ينزل لك اياها الساعة 10 بالليل مثلا.
Casual in possession themselves. Good strength from Obama. Wins the free kick and not for the first time today. He holds his ankle as well. And him down. Catching him from behind. Phoebe with the set piece. No dancing. He thinks he's number one, even though he is number 28. Bends on it. Well, it was asking to be attacked. Shea. And this is attacked. And it's a strike from distance from Duke. And it sailed over. Harmlessly behind the Pyramids goal. Years of age, Marcy Maga Duke. Only made his first start last time around. Marcy Maga Duke. There they are, the people you can hear. It wouldn't be Nigerian football without some trumpeters. They are upping the tempo. Will that translate to what's going on the pitch? An indication of just how hot it is, isn't it, as you see how diligently the players taking on water. Zakaria yet really getting into the game. Timothy Zakaria. Carty with the flick, but unable to keep it in. Shea. Now to Timothy Zakaria. He loses out to Pyramids. I was going to say they can't break, but they're just taking a little bit of time. They come forward. Well, that's good pressing from the front, especially by a bomber. Shea again for Rivers. And the Akeme. Shea. He works the cross and he's got players up ahead of him too. Well, there's going to be a break in play because there's a clash of heads. Once you feeling it worst, the central midfielder. Well, he is attacking for it and really good solid header in the back as well. From Ahmed Taufik, the Pyramids captain, who really attacked the ball, so perhaps no surprise that once you're on the receiving end of it, felt the force. And the Akeme looking very interested, so too Mosimaga Duke. With its clear clearly think that this is an opportunity where they can profit. They have not scored since an own goal on match day 2 by Berkane in late November. On match day 2 it will be a fine time to start rewriting that record. Oh, it looks like this is just going to get touched and hit, but let's see. 3 options, 3 players over the ball. And the referee not restarting play until he's happy. RS Berkane. The draft excluder. On a day that is very hot. Here it comes, the strike from the skipper. Oh, what power from Stephen Magno, who becomes the first Rivers United player to score in the group phase of this Champions League Group A. And how he did it as well. Thumped home. And Gad, well, he got a hand to it, but that wasn't enough because the power was ferocious from Magno. Pyramids are trailing and their coaches are livid. Krinoslav Jurcic. But let's just concentrate on the strike. Look at that, clean as a whistle. Just drifting a little bit away from Mahmoud Gad as well. Well, this will be a really good angle to show you just how fast it was travelling. It was the power to beat the goalkeeper. Magno has its 2nd goal of the campaign, which makes the central defender for Rivers United and skipper, of course, the top scorer in this competition, admittedly with just the 2 goals. But they all count, adding to one he scored against Aigle du Congo in round 1. Goal that actually separated the sides back then in round 1. In round 2 it was Black Bulls of Mozambique who were put away. Rivers made it into the group phase. Their first Champions League appearance came less than 10 years ago, back in 2017. They're coming forward here, looking to double their lead. It's loose, and Rivers still have it. Aniakem with the strike, and it just gets blocked early on after being hit. They've got the goal they were hoping for. Now, a little cushion would be most welcome when they're down the line. All right. To Galal. Back into Mary. Been a regular in this campaign, the man who joined Pyramids in 2023, and he's looking long. Magno. I'm sure that's where he meant to put it, and that's certainly not well Ochobi meant to put it either. Now we're just trying to dink it around the top. I don't think he had to be so intricate. Shea scrapping. Here comes Timothy. Well, they've got men over here, Rivers United. Space on the right-hand side if they can find and get the ball out of feet. Easier said than done. And Wasu just waiting. Striker goal for Pyramids. Drifting away from Everton. He's found goals hard to come by, the Brazilian. certainly in the African Champions League. It was in a great expense from Banikov Strava in the Czech Republic, where he'd been captain and the country had been based in since 2019. But yet to score or even assist in the Champions League, the Brazilian. They've let that opportunity go. Sagi, that's a very important clearance and over the bar from the follow-up. Everton again. Well, that needed to be kept down, and that was a very good opportunity as well. Taufik's cross punched away by Sagi, who had to get something on it because Marwan was just behind him. What on earth would it feel like to beat Pyramids? Just get the win, but eclipse the African champions as well. Juricic can hardly stop moving. All right. Ahmed. That's a nice idea. But cut out by Ajobi. Shea on the charge. Shea wins the throw for Rivers. Just the one league title to their name. The Nigerians came back in 2022. They were formed out of a merger between Sharks and Dolphins. In 2016, they're about showing a shark and a dolphin, and, well, their predecessors, Dolphins, did win 3 Nigerian titles in the 90s, noughties, and 2011. But this club with this name is just the one, as Pyramids come in search of an equaliser. Good numbers forward as well. Well, that was really well read to prevent Pyramids profiting. Bolu with the intervention. Neat play again for Pyramids, and Everton again with the strike. And then blocked in behind for the corner. Well, there's a player down who's going to need a little bit of treatment. Nice layup by Zico. In swinger, out comes Sagi. And he gathers as well with Marwan Hamdi. Again, just waiting for it. Yeah, it has to come out. Ahmed. One of a handful of the players that Pyramids brought in during the transfer window. And they're coming from Petrojet. After impressing at December's Arab Cup. Nasser Maher came in from Zamalek. The Cairo Giants forced to sell the midfielder as they seek to address financial issues. Issued a transfer ban, yet another one this week on account of not paying former players. Zamalek, hence having to offload Nasser Maher, who's already shown what he can do in a very brief Pyramid spell so far, but made one, scored one last weekend against Berkane. And then Pascal Piri, the Zambian winger, also came on board. He joined from Zesco United, very young, just 20 years of age. And has signed a contract that will keep him at Pyramids for the next 3 years, so good place for him to be as he learns his trade. Piri on the bench today. There's some far more experienced Pyramids figures. Zalaka, who scored last week. Otter, who's the club's top scorer in the Champions League this season with 5. El Shanawi, the goalkeeper, of course. Karim Hafez, the fullback. Who've been seemingly unruffled by going behind, just trying to stick to playing their game. And they've shown some intricate play in the final third, in and around the penalty area. That's what they'll be counting on to get their way back into this game. Nere cannot get it fully away. A bomber. Well, he's got his hands up, but it was straight to the Pyramids player. Not sure that was anybody else's fault, but the 22-year-old in Bombers. Racing forward, bit of space here for Shea. Turns out to Timothy. Chubby overlapping. Trying to play the 1-2 cut out. But Rivers have the throw. The dismay of the Pyramids skipper. In his mid-30s now, Ahmed Taufik. Manyo, whose goal is the difference, and what a goal it was. Efimi looking for Timothy, trying to take it on the chest, which he did, but just lost his balance as he did so. Zico. Rashid. Okati. Hamed. A good spell of possession this from Pyramids. And back into Hamed. Just drifting forward. Rivers just about getting it away. Bomber. That's good hold-up play from him. Manyo.
Additional time, 2 minutes.
Well, they have taken the lead once before Rivers United on match day 2 against Berkane at home. Ended in heartbreak on that occasion, but they are repeating the feat. Will they have learned from their errors that day? There was a certain rawness about Rivers and naivety in the way they conceded the match winner against Berkane that day. But they are more experienced these days and theoretically more wise with it. Well, went in behind. Now, what can he do with it? Well, not a lot is the answer. In the corner. So the 2 minutes are up. This will be the last chance. It will be very timely for Pyramids to draw level. Onasaki comes. Nice and convinced it gets cleared away. It may well be returned with interest. Pyramids, well, they don't have time to play it in because with 2.5 minutes of the 2 additional minutes played, the referee is happy that that's enough for the first period. And it is the River skipper's goal that is the difference. And what a goal it was from Stephen Manyo. Thumb toe in real style to give the Nigerian side the lead at half-time in Port Harcourt. It is Rivers United 1, Pyramids, the African champions, 0.
So here they come. It's a walk that few players get to make. It's a game the very best in the world get to play in.
The most watched annual sporting event in the world.
Partey. Free kick is given. It's Rice again.
It's on every Tuesday, Wednesdays. It's on another level. The Champions League on SuperSport. The world's best football.
The UEFA Champions League. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic.
A forward-thinking club with considerable ambition to cause an upset here against Premier League high flyers. One catch in, and he's in the post. Sweeping ball from Bale! Oh, Sean blown up for Grimsby! Way ball! Off the crossbar!
The Carabao Cup on the world's best football package. This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Bet Niger.
You think you know football shows? Think again. We flipped the script.
Let's head to the studio. Time to shoot this thing.
This is the studio.
Well, for now. Really? We're shooting the promo in the parking lot?
No, you know we do things differently, you know.
That's why we're the Moneyball Show.
Good guy.
Oh, my word. Yeah.
The Moneyball Show. The football show with a difference. Join us every Thursday. Only on Super Sports.
once again. Lovely to have you join us on the show, Africa Sport On. You know something good is about to happen. And the gentlemen in here are more than ready, in an excellent mood. All of this, we'll try to unpack how things are turned out in that particular instance.
They needed somebody to go represent Nigeria. The talents are in abundance in this country. Just nurture them, give them the platform, and they'll make us proud.
This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Predator Energy Drink. Rule your kingdom.
It's time to kick up your winning streak and score with Sporty Bet.
Brilliant from Gallagher, Solanke, unbelievably.
Select and vote for your favorite Premier League Sporty Hero of the Week, and you can stand in line to win a new Samsung A26 smartphone every week. Simply head to supersport.com for all. Details on how to get in on the action. Proudly sponsored.
Welcome to the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in the Zambian Copperbelt city of Ndola for this crucial CAF Champions League Group A clash between hosts Power Dynamos and Moroccan champions Renaissance Sportif Berkane. It's the fifth of 6 rounds of group stage matches, and the permutations could not be any simpler. Dynamos must win, or they will be eliminated. Nice little shimmy there from Adoko. Brings the ball inside. Tembo. Oh! And there you see the problem with the bobble. Prince Mumba arrived at just the right time, in the right place on the edge of the area. Went for the shot, but absolutely deceived by that little kick up from the ball. And that's a lovely shot from distance there. Well, that was much better from Ronel Manyanga this time. Just putting the ball past the corner of post and crossbar after his awful shot earlier. This time, he got hold of that beautifully. Ooh, who was he trying to pick out there? He didn't quite get anyone in particular. And another attempt from distance. And this one bounces once again from Manyanga. Well, he's certainly keen to shoot. That pass from Adoko just slightly behind. And still come the Dynamos, and here's a chance. Can he get the shot away? Yes, it's gone in. What a lovely start to the second half for the Power Dynamos, and it's that man, Ronel Manyanga, who had several shots in the first half, and he is the one to break the deadlock. And that has got the crowd livened up. They just kept turning the screw on the attack there, the Dynamos, even though Prince Mumba, the captain, had gone down on the edge of the area, and their initial shot from Frederick Malambia was blocked, but they kept the ball alive, kept going down that right-hand side, kept attacking. Now, what can the Dynamos do now? Good turn there from Shuma. Chance to get forward. They've got it out wide to Mfasa. And he goes for the near post. Mfasi, the substitute. Chiboni, it will be to put the ball into the box. Nice deep, and he's found Shuma. Sorry, that was Chanda, in fact, at the back post. Seems to have got up got his head to that. Got in behind. Cross there into the heart of the 6-yard box. Break down the left-hand side. Does he have the pace to take on his marker? Yes, he does. He's got round him. What can they muster up here now? On the edge of the box. Lovely finish. What a lovely finish from the captain, Prince Mumba. And that has secured the victory, no doubt about it, for the Zambians Power Dynamos. 2-0 ahead. A lovely move down the left-hand side. The substitute there, Chifundo Mfasi, getting past his marker, getting past El Hatum Manaut, and having the presence of mind to pull the ball back right into the path of his captain, arriving late into the area. And that is it, the full-time whistle. Zambia's Power Dynamos win 2-0.
Thanks for joining us on Niger Made. This our game.
We celebrate the club, the team, and the players.
Just so much to look forward to. We are ready to talk about players in diaspora. I have to agree with you, absolutely. I'm excited.
When you know you're facing relegation.
This broadcast is proudly brought to you by 1xBet. Huge winnings, high odds, fast payout, and Predator Energy Drink. Rule your kingdom.
Welcome once again. Lovely to have you join us on the show, Africa Sport On. You know something good is about to happen. And the gentlemen in here are more than ready, in an excellent mood. All of this, we'll try to unpack how things have turned out in that particular instance.
We needed somebody to go represent Nigeria. The talents are in abundance in this country. Just nurture them, give them the platform, and they'll make us proud.
This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Predator Energy Drink. Rule your kingdom.
You think you know football shows? Think again. We flipped the script.
Let's head to the studio. Time to shoot this thing.
This is the studio.
Well, for now, really. We're shooting the promo in the parking lot.
No, you know we do things differently,
That's why we're the Moneyball Show.
Oh,
The Moneyball Show. The football show with a difference. Join us every Thursday. Only on Super Sports.
So here they come. It's a walk that few players get to make. It's a game the very best in the world get to play in.
The most watched annual sporting event in the world.
Partey. Free kick is given. It's Rice again.
It's on every Tuesday, Wednesday. It's on another level. The Champions League on SuperSport. The world's best football.
It's the UEFA Champions League. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic.
It's time to kick off your winning streak and score with Sporty Bet.
Brilliant from Ekatike!
Gallagher. Solanke, unbelievably.
Select and vote for your favorite Premier League sporty hero of the week, and you can stand in line to win a new Samsung A26 smartphone every week. Simply head to supersport.com for all the details on how to get in on the action. Proudly sponsored by Africa's #1 betting partner, sportybet.com.
Yes. My busy life, my stress, my chaotic world. With the My DSTV app, my entertainment sorted. My payments sorted in seconds. My upgrades switched instantly. My errors cleared in moments.
Legend.
My support just a click away.
Gets himself up and scores.
When life's spinning out of control, your entertainment doesn't have to. Download the My DSTV app and life's sorted.
The CAF Champions League trophy last year, beating Sundowns of South Africa in the final after beating another South African side, Paris, in the semis. This is, of course, a changed Pyramids side. There's some key players absent. Zalaka has said, Otter, Shibi, their goalkeeper El Shanawi, Ahmed Sami, who had missed a minute, but an opportunity for others to come in as Pyramids look towards the latter stages of this competition. Here's Everton. A lot of space on the left-hand side. Here it is. Pyramids with an early opportunity to get level, which they cannot take early. In the half, Zico coming in off of that flank. Well, that's what his coach thinks of it. So much space out there for the 28-year-old and Zico, who's got 4 goals in the league so far. Should have been able to do a little bit more with that. He's also got a couple of goals in this competition in the early preliminary rounds. Here he is again, Zico. Joined the club in August. And you're away. Mohamed. One of the reasons he was brought was his versatility, and he loves to get forward. Strike a goal, just cannons off a Pyramids player. Taufik, a little bit of a heavy touch. Timothy gets away from him, then trying to pull him back. Taufik, well, he's trying to do so. And still Timothy is going. Oh, well, that was a heavy challenge. And it is Galal who has gone down. Well, he could easily have gone down. Timothy Zachariah chose not to. I think if he had done, he would have won the free kick. Oh, here it is. Yes. And you can see Shea just flying in.